What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Armaret, and I'm bringing you the final of my three-part series into the Justice League. So remember, with the Trinity Wars coming out at the end of this month, I wanted to give you guys a little kind of quick refresher course into the different Justice League. So part 1 was Justice League, part 2 was Justice League of America, and finally I'm going to close it out now with Justice League Dark. So while we start off as who is and what is the Justice League Dark, and they were formed in the New 52, and they are the supernatural team that kind of formed as a direct result of Enchantress defeating the Justice League. So Enchantress was this very powerful sorceress slash magician who attacked and beat down and defeated Wonder Woman, Superman, and Cyborg. And as a direct result of that, the August, which of course is run by Steve Trevor, who formerly then turned around and runs Justice League of America, decided that he actually needed a team that could handle the supernatural, handle demons, handle magicians, handle sorcery, and hence the Justice League Dark was created. So I figure we'll just dive right into the team, and the first member of the team is called DeadMan. His real name is Boston Brand, and DeadMan's origins are rebooted from the initial run when he originally came about. So we're just going to cover New 52 histories. After living a selfish life as Boston Brand, he is forced to possess people as DeadMan following his assassination in order to set problems in their life right so he can avoid an eternity in hell. So it's almost like a cross between, if you ever watched the movie Constantine, well, he did a lot of bad things and he kind of wanted to redeem himself, with a touch of Quantum Leap, the old show from the 90s. Good show, go check it out. So his powers, since he is a ghost, he's the power of intangibility, invisibility, and flight. He's also able to possess any sentient being, and then as he's possessing them, the person has no memory of the experience. The next member of the team, ironically enough, is John Constantine. His real name is John Constantine. He is an occult detective from London, England. His violent and antisocial attitude makes him a formidable anti-hero, and he's known for doing whatever it takes to get the job done. He is considered by most to be the world's greatest con man. He's also one of a few people knowing all the routes to heaven, hell, and the afterlife, which he uses to escape and teleport without the danger of being chased by enemies. And there's actually a real great storyline if you get the chance to read it, in which he actually cons both Superman and Batman. His powers, of course, are magic, divination, demon summoning, curses, spirit world creation, golemancy, necromancy, illusion casting, mind control, and synchronicity wave traveling. And essentially what that is, it's a supernatural ability to be in the right place at exactly the right time. As a direct result, he wins a lot in gambling and slot machines, and that's one of the ways he helps subsidize his life. Next member of the team is Zatana. Her real name is Zatana Zatara. She is a daughter of a famed magician, Giovanni Zatara. She was a successful stage illusionist before discovering her true magical powers. Once she discovers her true magical powers, she actually joins with the Justice League to help defeat Enchantress. And at this point, she comes in after Cyborg, Superman, and Wonder Woman have been defeated, and she's recruited by Batman. And then she turns around and ties up Batman because she says that he's too valuable to be defeated in battle, and she goes off and battles Enchantress with the rest of the new Justice League. Her powers include magic, teleportation, dimensional travel, magical awareness, telekinesis, and magical manipulation. So that one common thread that you're going to see running through all these people is magic and the supernatural, which is hence the name Supernatural Dark. Next member is Black Orchid. So in this reincarnation of the Black Orchid, it is actually the Alba Garcia Black Orchid. She was subject number 28 in the so-called Project Ascension, and the result of which was her connection to both the red and the green. Under her codename Black Orchid, she worked for August until Steve Trevor assigned her as a watchdog and agent for the Justice League Dark under John Constantine. She thought she was in there as a secret spy until she gets into the Mystery House, which, as you remember, is their base of operation, and she finds that they actually had a file on her the whole time, so they knew, that she was a spy. Her superpowers include super strength, a degree of invulnerability, flight, master of disguise. She can absorb nutrients from the air, She can generate seductive pheromones as well as to change her shape at will. Next member is Madame Xanadu, or real name Nemu Inwudu. Could have mispronounced that. Don't hold me to that. She has resurfaced in the new continuity as a direct result of Barry Allen or the Flash's unintentional tampering with the time stream. And a quick background: she used to date Merlin back in the day of Camelot and Excalibur, and originally she kind of let Excalibur be given to the Lady in the Water. In her second reincarnation due to Barry Allen, she actually defends Camelot more and actually struggles incredibly hard to not give Excalibur to the Lady in the Water. So now, her powers include supernatural sensitivity to the occult. She uses tarot cards to interpret what she senses and is also able to tell the future of others. She can levitate objects, teleport herself, and banish demons. And she is an immortal, never aging and unable to die to natural causes thanks to her deal with death. And there is some storylines in which she's completely immortal, and there are some in which she can die due to unnatural causes. So, being stabbed, shot, murder, that sort of things, dying in battle. The last two members of our team are Frankenstein and Amethyst. So we'll cover Frankenstein first. Real name is Frankenstein. As you remember from the old books you read as a kid, he is an undead body composed of parts from several other corpses stitched together, created by Victor Frankenstein sometime in the 19th century. He was assumed dead in Europe when he sank beneath the ice, but he survived and swam to America to have many adventures. Now, if you remember in the book, Frankenstein was a doctor, and Monster was actually the name of the monster created by Victor Frankenstein, but for comic book purposes he carries the name of Frankenstein. It's what popular culture knows him as. His superpowers include superhuman strength, and since he is unliving, he's also unkillable, and he has mental access to the Shade database via a surgical implant, which is implanted into him when he comes to America. And finally, the last member of the Justice League Dark is Amethyst. Her real name is Amaya, and she is the daughter of the ruling house of Amethyst, was left orphaned when Dark Opal of the House of Opal murdered her parents, and the witch Katrina whisked her way to Earth to be raised by the Winston family in safety, and she actually works alongside the Justice League because John Constantine has the stone that can send her back. Her powers include flight, spell casting, energy manipulation, matter transmutation, and she can tap into the sources of magical energy to amplify her own powers. And she's been said to be strong enough to actually take on Spectra one-on-one and not be killed and to hold her own. So this is the Justice League Dark. It should be a fantastic series, and remember, if you want to catch the whole stories of the Trinity Wars, it's going to span all three books. You're going to have to buy Justice League, Justice League of America, and Justice League Dark in order to get the full story, but it's shaping up to be really good. They've already started with the Justice League by introducing the fact that everybody has weaknesses. In Justice League of America, they killed off one of the main characters, and then Justice League Dark is, I think, going to be the official start to the Trinity Wars. So if you haven't gotten a chance, pick up the latest issues of Justice League and Justice League of America, and you will be all set with those issues and these three videos for the Trinity Wars. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and have a good day.